The fundamentals of making a great game. Every game can be broken down into the legendary steps to success. But what happens if a game suddenly breaks those steps? An indie developer who does not feel forced to make the world's best battle royale just for his game to be recognized. Or an AI bot-filled shooter with enemies less capable of firing a rifle than my 80-year-old nanas at pole vaulting. Without those lack of restrictions, and without fear of disappointment, Outer Wilds was born. Outer Wilds is a 2019 action-adventure game developed by Mobius Digital and published by Annapurna Interactive. At its core, it can be considered a puzzle story explorer, where you get as much of the game as you put into it. The game's ending can be obtained in a minimum of 22 minutes or up to 10 hours. Both give off an emotional story. To better understand what this game is about and what elements of game design it effectively uses, we can refer to the principles of ludology of the method of video game content analysis by Melier. Narration. The game contains no actual recorded audible speech. The world's game building is built off exploring and uncovering ancient texts, as well as text dialogue from your local townspeople. Complexity of controls. Any game containing spaceflight can come with its fair share of difficult and frustrating controls, but Outer Wilds perfectly combined easy and effective movement with the simplification of the ship's keybinds. For example, simple WASD for forward, back, pitch and yaw, as well as the shift for up and control for down. Combining these different inputs can give you diagonal movement as well. On land, you have your classic spacebar for jump. You can hold it down to jump longer, and your jetpack is controlled with shift and control as well. Game goals. The game has what can be considered a bit of a tutorial at the start. You are introduced into the world, given the tools for success, shown the main theme and problem that you have to solve, and that's it. There are 0 linear objectives. The only way to find out information is by either stumbling onto it or actively searching it out as a continuation of another piece of information. After about 1 hour of playing, you already have several branches of clues to explore further in whatever order you want. Balance between user input and pre-programmed roles. While it is mostly open world, you are more of an outsider playing in the game's universe's rules. Since the whole game consists of the same 22-minute loop, you are more than likely to encounter the same events on the surface of it, such as the comet that enters the atmosphere, or a planet that slowly crumbles from a black hole. These happen no matter what, but how you interact with these events are completely up to you, and you will more than likely have to come back to these places with more knowledge. This was just a brief insight into the mechanics Outer Wilds effectively uses to make a great game, breaking the mold while still being completely captivating. Thank you for watching.